As soon as the theme song plays, I have to mute the TV because my dog sings the theme song loud as hell every single time. So since I'm forced to watch it in silence, I couldn't help but notice that it's almost like a montage of trees. It's really forcing the theme of family tree on us. The American history vibe, the lineage aspect, it's the inevitable that this is the direction that the directors are going. We see a tree, but often ignore the roots. Like when we meet characters, we begin to like who we like without the actual knowledge of their roots or lineage. And that's a key part of storytelling, because if I can get you to like a character, then I got you. Hell, if I can get you to hate a character, then I got you. Because you'll stick around to see him win or to see him lose. I know it sounds bad, but it's true. We're entertaining you guys. So if you didn't like the savagery, then we wouldn't do it. And I think that's one thing that these creators and this audience does have in common, is that we both like the savagery. And most viewers want more savagery and less talking. With landscape photography, we're mindful of the third grid and the horizon. And these are all framed beautifully. But they slowly drift away from the traditional photography techniques, and the horizon is off the third line more and more. This is our language. This is how we communicate poetically with the audience. Again, my attempt to bridge the gap between creator and audience. It's like when Lil Wayne said, "Bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna." It might go over your head, but the reward of, oh, yeah, duh, the G is silent, makes the bar that much more dope. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I hated the scene, but I think it's a clever trick for mysteries, putting huge clues in boring scenes, like silent G's and lasagna. And we have Julie, who we now know as a story walker, wearing a shirt that says illusions. And since they used short-sighted framing with Julie, we could still see cars in the background going by, so we know that technically they're not stuck yet. So after Norman dies, Ethan begins to cry like a little punk, almost as if he thinks it's real. Message! Tabitha goes back there and tries to console Ethan and remind him there's no such thing as monsters, but what gives the line so much punch is them showing us the real monsters first. So yeah, Tabitha grabs the apple, gives Julie a dirty look while she continues on her yellow phone, and Tabitha returns to her seat feeling accomplished, and they dap each other up. To me, the scene is set up like a metaphor for fairy tales. We get a dope-ass scene of Frank walking back home after we, the viewer, already know what he doesn't know yet. So the build-up is crazy for first-timers, but he walks down there in silence. It's eerie, no music, just reality. Notice the use of Teal again. Now, in this scene, the angle of Boyd's hand and the trajectory multiplied by E equals MC squared tells us that Boyd used to be a pimp back in the day. Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm kidding. But this scene is dope, and most likely the strongest hook in television in years, and I got a lot to point out about this scene. But to keep micro deep dives micro and not 2 hours long, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. And you know the drill. Hit that sub and drop a comment so I can finish the rest of the micro deep dives. We got like 296 more to go. If you didn't like the video, double tap that dislike button, and I'll see you in a minute.